Hello, this is Space Cadet Rewind, and gonna play some Star Trek Starfleet Academy Starship Bridge Simulator. That title is quite a mouthful. Hopefully, yeah, I was gonna say hopefully it'll like redo. Oh no, it's like a different attract mode. Or I'm gonna have to like reboot the game so we can see the intro. So this is a Super Nintendo game, which Dylan Brooks from the chat made me aware of. Shuttlecraft King James en route to Earth. Oh well. Well, last leg of the trip. Nervous? A bit. You never told me why you applied to the Academy? I wanted a chance to see what part of the galaxy... Oh, my father was in Starfleet. I always wanted to join. He died during an attack by a rogue Klingon bird of prey. His ship was on a survey mission when it was destroyed. I know he always wanted me to join Starfleet. I'm sure he would have been proud. Hey, just remember our adventure is just beginning. But yeah, despite being on the Super Nintendo, this game has like pretty impressive 3D. How's my mother doing today? She's doing just fine. She told me, never mind Mother's Day. There's a certain other day that I need to really get right, and I will endeavor to do so. So we look at the controls here. Um, we'll just leave them on default, I guess. Accelerate, decelerate, the top and bottom. Fire phaser is the left one. Photon torpedo is the right one. Was he wearing red? Like Kirk? Yeah, kind of looked like it, didn't it? Alright, we'll do the simulator. Though our mission is always one of peace, Starfleet realizes the potential of possible conflict. The simulator, well, all the text goes by way too fast in this game. Alright, well, let's do basic training, I guess. Alright, welcome cadets to the Mark IV Oberth class training simulator. You have entered basic training mode and will practice several simple drills to help you become familiar with basic Starship operation. Mission 1, Basic Sublight Navigation. This mission will focus on maneuvering your ship in a single sector of space. You will be required to fly to close range to 4 marker buoys. You will be notified when you have reached each buoy. Be careful, remember that collisions in space can destroy your vessel. Alright, so I'm gonna increase speed. Alright, we have reached buoy 1. So that was the red one, I guess. So let's go to the yellow one. Alright, we've reached number 2. Let's do the green one next. Alan Pavish, or Pavlish, worked on Flashback Out of This World and Descent. All stuff with like 3D, like early 3D, or impressive early 3D specifically. Is that the blue one ahead? Congratulations, you have successfully maneuvered to each buoy. Now let's try using the navigation system to warp to another sector of space. Please navigate to sector 012.021, identified as Beta. Alright, so I think I need to select. And then we got like stations, so let's go to navigation. Go on 012. 021 Beta. We just warp there. And then, okay, mission 2, using the tractor beam. In this sector, there is a buoy and a starbase. Pick up the buoy with the tractor beam and drop it off near the starbase. Once you have completed the mission, use the hail option under communications to contact the starbase. Why is the music so quiet? I don't know. It just is. Alright, so let's get right up to it. Okay, I'm gonna like stop in front of it. Oh, and go backwards. Alright. I mean, I can like turn the game audio up a little bit. So, let me just check what this is at. Yeah, let's turn it up. Let's see. See if that's a little better. Alright, so what are we doing? We're using the tractor beam, right? Helm? Tactical tractor beam on. Alright. And then... Okay, so it just like disappears. I don't have to like physics it to the station, thank God. So let's go to the station. I don't know what we have to do when we actually like... Oh, you are now close enough to the starbase to release the buoy. Always bring your vessel to a full stop before releasing your tractor beam. Alright. You know what, I'm gonna like crank this all the way up. It is pretty quiet. The Nomad. Alright, so we want to turn the tractor beam off. You have delivered the buoy. Now hail the starbase. Alright. Communications. Hail. This is Starbase 1. Thank you for delivering the buoy. Your orders are to warp to Sector 013-022, identified as Gamma. Alright, let's do that. 1322. Okay, now what? Basic combat. In this mission, you will practice basic combat maneuvers on drone ships, which will only evade. Learn how to anticipate evasion tactics and ship targeting. To proceed, go to the control panel and switch to Red Alert to arm weapon systems. Also try activating Tactical to help determine the condition of your target ship. Alright, so... Tactical on. Red Alert. We got here. Huh. Look at all this stuff. Computer. Oberth class. A small starship used for scientific, or small Federation starship used for scientific missions. The class was named after 20th century German rocket pioneer Hermann Oberth. Alright, anyway. Yeah, all these things look like they're polygonal. They don't look like sprites. Alright, we got tactical. I guess we'll just shoot this. I don't know if you would like run out of torpedoes. Yeah, but that's not a sprite. That's a 3D model right there. I don't know what like the strategy is with regards to like when you should use torpedoes and when you should use phasers. I'm just using both. Alright. Ah. Just realized. Hold on, let me turn something off. Alright, the simulation is over. You are dismissed. So I don't know. There's like combat training. Federation. Alright. Wait, this is just rendering. This is not even a Super FX game. I mean, I guess that there's only like, you know, one or two. Oh god. Alright. I don't really know how you would like do evasive maneuvers in this game. It's also not really like I can't open the those like that menu to give myself like the computer readout to see you know, turn on tactical so I could. Oh, we crashed into them. Hull's at 50%, Captain. Alright, got him. There's a sequel from like 10 years ago. Huh. You were successful. The Academy could use more cadets like you. So, like, I don't know what these scenarios are. I don't know if there's, like, the ones that are in the actual game. Let's just go to the actual game. I think we know how to play at this point. Daryl Hawkins, male, average. Sure. We could eat. Go to E equals MC squared. Alright. We're a freshman at the Academy. Got a current GPA of 0, which I think we're going to need to work on that. The red alert must be sounded whenever your ship enters an emergency situation. It informs the crew that they must prepare for a crisis. Red alert raises shields and readies the weapon systems. Yellow alert is used when you wish to raise shields, but leave weapon systems powered down. When encountering an uncertain situation, yellow alert will keep you at a highly ready state without presenting a hostile intention. Alright, condition green is normal, running status. Be warned, going into a hazardous situation in condition green is extremely foolhardy and will probably cost you your ship. Alright. Would you like to take the basic training mission, cadet? Well, I just did. Yes, sir, I could use the extra training. I mean, if I had known this was going to happen. Alright, well, let's just do this real quick, I guess. Gotta do this again. You're expecting a Bridge Commander stream. Yeah, that would mean I would have to get Bridge Commander up and running, which I did not have enough time to do that. But also people were like mentioning this game, so figured why not? Let's just check it out. So we'll go to these buoys again. Yeah, if I had known the actual game was just going to have us do this, I would not have done it in the simulator. Alright, 12.21 beta. Elite Force, the Star Trek first-person shooter by Raven. Alright, so we gotta grab this thing with a tractor beam and then bring it to the station. Alright, we grab this thing. We'll go to the station. It's these old graphics and ad-lib music. This isn't ad-lib music though. This is Super Nintendo music is the thing. Alright, we're now close enough. Let's come to a complete stop. Alright. Now hail the starbase. Alright, we're delivering the thing. 1322. We'll just go right through the starbase. I guess we become incorporeal when we go to warp speed. I don't know if that's canon. Alright, we're gonna kill these guys. But first we gotta like go to whoops. Gotta turn on tactical, go to red alert. So I was trying to figure out like what indicates when a torpedo is ready, and it's that red light on the right there. And I guess you should just fire them when they're ready, because it seems like they just come right back. Alright, we got them. This game has roll, which I don't like because it means they put rolling on like the shoulder buttons, which are like really useful prominent buttons that just get kind of wasted on that. Alright. Good job. You ready to start your first simulator mission? Simulation is over. You are dismissed. Alright. We did that. Do I have a GPA now? No. Let's talk to Colland. I'm Jeff Colland. I'll be running the helm and also be your first officer. Well, what's up? I mean, yeah, trying out this game. This game is, yeah, one light's for torpedoes, one for phasers. Yeah, this game has, like, good, like, really impressive 3D, especially considering it doesn't have a Super FX chip, apparently. And then also pretty good pixel art. Right. Great. Looking forward to working with you. I read your performance file. You are a very capable helmsman. That should give us a few points on our grade. I guess I should come up with a unique voice for our guy. With me along, we'll be sure to get points for style anyway. Alright, well, let's talk to Elliot. Yes? I wanted to introduce myself. You could introduce yourself by proving your command ability to me in the simulator. I have no time for idle chatter. Wow, rude. Welcome to the simulations. I am Sturek, son of Stoon. I understand that Vulcans make the best science officers. There is statistical data to support that statement, but I prefer to be judged on my own merits. Hi, I'm the host of the Academy Lounge. Just call me Jones. So what have you got, Jones? When did this come out? I'm actually not sure. We don't serve alcohol here. I do like to make my own beverages. I'll have to get you to try some. Alright. Magia? Hello, my name is Vanda Magia. I understand you will be our captain during the simulator missions. I will be your communications officer. Excellent. I'm already looking forward to our first mission. Yes, I'm sure it will be successful. We got Brady. Hello, sir. I'm Robin, your engineer. Pleased to meet you, Robin. Are you looking forward to the first mission? 1995. Nervous is more like it. I hope we can get through it. No problem, Robin. The first one is always easy. Alright. So, we got continue or quit. Personnel. Human Orion? The humans and Orions are compatible? I mean, I guess that makes sense. If Orions are like the green girls that Kirk was always, you know, wooing. Which I think that's who they are. Vulcans. Alright. Starships. Look at all this stuff here. Alright. We don't need to look at all these. Well, there's a Gorn starship. I mean, it makes sense. Governments. Look at all this stuff here. You got like a whole Mass Effect codex in here. My password. Remember it. No, I didn't want to do the basic training again. How do I get out of here? I need to restart. I don't think I actually made any progress, so it's fine. Apparently, so there's the 32X version of this game, and it has a worse frame rate somehow. Though our mission is always one of peace, Starfleet realizes the potential of possible conflict with simulator combat training. Alright, well... Okay, wait a minute, is there like... Huh. Oh no. Oh, I guess those, like, scenarios are the actual game. I didn't realize that. So I guess we'll just do Balance of Terror. Captain's log, stardate 1709.2. Patrolling the outpost guarding the neutral zone between the planet Romulus and the rest of the galaxy. Received emergency call from Outpost 4. The USS Enterprise is moving to investigate and assist. So wait. What do I do? Can I get my orders? My orders. My mission is to investigate the attacks on the Earth outposts 2, 3, and 4. My orders. No act, no provocation will be considered sufficient reason to violate the neutral zone. You may defend yourselves, but, if necessary, to avoid interspace war, these outposts and this vessel will be considered expendable. Oh, the 32X version has textures, and that just ruins everything. Huh. Alright. So I guess we should just check the outposts. Sweeping the area of Outpost 2. Sensor reading indefinite. Double checking Outpost 3. Read dust and debris. Both Earth outposts are gone. The asteroids they were constructed on, pulverized. Alright. Deck 4 and 5. Yeah, we would never want a cool space war. Well, you know, we got a space Cold War instead. Sir, regaining contact with Outpost 4. Outpost 4 disintegrated. I have a blip on the motion sensor, Captain. It could be the intruder. His heading is toward coordinates 022. The exact heading a Romulan vessel would take, Captain, toward the neutral zone and home. So, 1322. Will we get him while he's still on our side of the neutral zone? Affirmative, Captain. He does not seem to be aware of us. I assume that's them up ahead. I think they're like blinking in and out. Guess we should go into red alert. Where are they? There they are. They're like in shadow. They're really hard to see. There was a PC version of this game made 2 years later. There they are. Just barely see them. Yeah, I got it. I hit them. Alright, here we go. Romulan vessel has entered the neutral zone, Captain. Well, now what? We're not supposed to, you know, violate the neutral zone thing. Outpost 5 reports all is well, sir. No act, no provocation will be considered sufficient reason to violate the neutral zone. Alright, well, nothing to do except, I guess, check the other outposts. Well, what would James Tiberius Kirk do? I'm pretty sure he would violate the neutral zone because I think that's what happened. You allowed a hostile Romulan vessel to escape. Due to your failure, the Federation was plunged into another war with the Romulan Empire. Well, I guess I was just too slow. Let's try it again. Huh, so the PC version is like totally different. There's no response. We're regaining contact with Outpost 4. Yeah, we were ordered to do nothing, but I wonder if there's any penalty for going into just being in red alert all the time. Alright, so I guess I just need to catch him faster. Yeah, Starfleet doesn't want captains that follow orders. Okay, hold on. I think I can just barely see them over there. Yeah, there they are. I think I might be overtaking them. Bat them ahead of us? There they are. Come on. They've entered the neutral zone, Captain. I'm gonna follow them in. Am I up for hints? Yeah. I'm up for hints. They kind of just like disappear when they get to the neutral zone. Huh. They're better than being red alert all the time. Is better than not going to red alert in time. Okay, what if I go... Let's go to the neutral zone. You're now in violation of neutral zone treaty, Captain. Try scanning with your sensors every once in a while. Oh. And I failed. Alright, balance of terror. Oh, okay, so scanning will, like, maybe reveal them or something. Sensor sweep. Alright. I think when I warped, I would have lost them. Okay. Alright, so... want to be red alert, tactical on. To show nothing unusual. There they are. They're probably out of range of our weapons. I don't know if the game is like continuing. While I'm in those menus. Where are they? Combat mode. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I think I was like too close to them. Or I'm going too fast, I was overtaking them. Where are they? There they are. Got them. Oh, they're shooting at me. Which is good, because it means I won't be running away anymore. Where are they? There they are. Enter the neutral zone, Captain. Mr. Sweep shows nothing unusual. Weakness is something we dare not show. If they are allowed to reach the Romulan homeworlds, it could lead to another Earth-Romulan war. The Romulan vessel entered coordinates 01322. They're now in violation. Greedy. No sensor sweep show nothing unusual. No. Maybe this is like the hardest scenario. Why don't we try the undiscovered country? Because it is like, I don't know. Maybe it goes from easy to hard. I don't know. We'll try the undiscovered country. Playing the campaign will have a more sensible mission or difficulty rep. How do I play the campaign? I thought this was the campaign. What are our orders? Report to Starbase to be decommissioned. Oh, alright. Contact Excelsior. She'll have the coordinates. Or I've already got him, sir. Standing by, Captain Kirk. Zulu, you realize that even by starting a new game, but I did start a new game and I couldn't, like, the only thing that it would let me do is, like, basic training. You realize that even by talking to us, you're violating regulations? Sorry, Captain. Your message is breaking up. Bless you, Sulu. Where is the peace conference? They're going to attempt another assassination. These are challenge levels? Huh. Okay, well, let's, like, try to find the, campaign, then. Well, so if I do this, it just, like, takes me to basic training. Choice A. How do I don't know how to do choice B. I have to advance the day like an adventure game. Okay. So, like my bunk. No, sir. I'm ready for the real test to begin. Okay, there we go. Greetings, cadets. I am Commander Alex Rotherot, and I will be your instructor for most of the simulator training. Yeah, that was not clear at all. Your first series of missions will take place on Mark IV Oberth class, on our Mark IV Oberth class science vessel simulator. This simulator will be known as the USS Banting. Today's mission will involve the removal of a highly radioactive object which is about to crash on the planet Beta 2. If it hits the planet's atmosphere, all life will be threatened. Your orders are to proceed to Beta 2 and find the object. Once you have located it, use your tractor beams to pull it a safe distance away from the planet and destroy it with your weapons. Return to Starbase 12 after the mission is completed. Alright. Where did the radioactive object come from? That information is currently unavailable, but we believe it may be an old abandoned probe or derelict spacecraft. Where will we know when we're far away, or we're far enough to safely detonate it? Your science officer will inform you when you have reached a safe distance from the planet. Do you believe we will have any trouble finding it before it gets too close to the planet? It should be easy to spot because of its wideband radiation signature. Check your short-range sensors when you near the planet. Huh. Well, I guess we're doing it. Have the Starbase 12 on screen. Mission accomplished, Starbase 12. Continuing on our mission. Alright. Good luck, Starbase 12 out. Alright. We're to proceed to Beta 2. So let's go to Beta 2. All the way over there. Short range sensors noted. Entering Beta sector. So show nothing unusual. We'll make sure we got on short range sensors. Is that the planet or is that the radioactive thing? I assume that's the planet. Yeah, that's the planet. And I think the radioactive object is on the other side of it. Yeah, that's probably it. Over there. Approaching object. Radiation at dangerous levels. We could probably... Can we, like... raise shields to, protect ourselves from the radiation? Oh god. Alright. Hopefully this is close enough. We need to get close. If it's not close enough. Alright. Oh, I think it's like getting closer to the planet, so I need to speed up. Captain, the object has entered the planet's ionosphere. It is burning up and spreading high levels of radiation. It appears we have failed. Wow! The score for the mission is 0%. 75%. Wow, that was... We did not get a lot of time. Your mission was to save the planet. You allowed the object to burn up in the planet's atmosphere and spread dangerous levels of radiation. This is a failing grade. You should have been able to locate it before this happened. You are dismissed. Wow. Well, let's just restart, I guess. That is like insanely like for like first mission had like no time at all to Alright, let's try that again. Hard missions right off the bat. Yeah. I'll say. Alright, well, no time for dawdling. You just have to know where to go right off the bat. Short range. Let's do yellow alert. Starfleet don't mess around, yeah. Well, I didn't do all the training missions because some of them are like even harder than this, but I did do like basic training. Alright, approaching the object. Alright, we got the object. So let's just go. So does this game not have like a battery save? Is it passwords only? Yeah, Kirk would have saved ever. Alright, we are now at a safe distance to destroy the object. Alright. So let's slow down. Release the object from with the tractor beam. Where is it? Is that it? No, that's not it. Like, what do you mean? Where is it? I would have thought it would be easy to find, considering I just dropped it. There it is. Okay. I need to go to... So apparently I need to go to red alert in order to shoot it. Object destroyed. Mission accomplished, sir. So I think now we need to go back to the starbase. So let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I did release it from the passwords only. I had a notepad. Yeah, you had a notepad. I have save states. It's true. All right. Oh. Mission accomplished. Starbase 12. Report to debriefing. My score for the mission is 100%. Hell yeah. 75% score is considered a passing grade. Congratulations, cadets. You succeeded on your first mission and saved Beta 2 from a dangerous situation. You are dismissed. Alright, well, guess I'll go ahead and save. Maybe you should get some rest, Cadet. But what's it like to have the best first officer at the academy? I don't know yet. I'll have to meet him first. Damn. Very funny. What do you want? It's a little talk. Your name is Ken, isn't it? Yes, my name is Ken Elliott. That is all. I would like to be left alone now. Good day. What can I do for you? Just stop by to say hello. What are you up to? I am observing. I find human social interaction most interesting. Hello. It was a pleasure to serve with you. Pleasure was all mine, Miss Begia. My father warned me about human flattery. A lot of typos in this game, but I won't hold that against it. Hi, sir. Now that the final mission, or the first mission is complete, things will probably get much more difficult. Keep a positive attitude, Robin. If we work together, anything can be accomplished. I'll try, sir. So, got through your first mission? Yes, it's quite an experience. You feel like you're really piloting a starship. That's the idea. Oh, that's the simulator. I meant to go here. Alright, so that's like the codex. There's my password. Alright, 100 GPA. Hell yeah. Good starship captain never loses his cool. One must always remain in control of one's emotions. This is more often than not an indication of a good starship captain. Is it, though? Is it? Really? Maybe they're in class? Alright, no one's there. Better go to class. Alright, what's mission 2? You get an achievement for beating Kobayashi Maru. Yeah, if you were going to play this game in full, you should always talk to your crew before and after missions. Good morning, cadets. 3 weeks ago, Starfleet lost contact with the USS Kitty Hawk. The Kitty Hawk was in unexplored space at the time of its last communication. Our mission is to find the Kitty Hawk and then return to Starbase 14. The Kitty Hawk was last seen in Sector 1522. You should start your search there. Once again, you will be in command of the USS Banting. Good luck, cadets. What type of vessel was the Kitty Hawk? The Kitty Hawk is a Miranda-class light cruiser. Anything known about these sectors? Not much. There is some evidence of inhabited civilizations. You can count on us, sir. Let's hope so, cadet. Alright, let's go. How much Trek am I accustomed to? I have seen... This was like a long time ago, but I have seen all Star Trek up to like every Star Trek series up to the end of what's it called? Enterprise and all the movies. But I have not watched any of like the more recent series. So wait, what's our orders? Proceed to sector 1522. From there we are to locate the Kitty Hawk. And then we return to Starbase 14. Alright. What was it? Well, didn't mean to go there. Wish there was like an easy way to like cancel out 1522. There. Yeah, I know all about Star Trek. At least the Star Trek as depicted in this game. Captain, a Starfleet message buoy is close to the planet. We should go to close range and tractor it onto our hold, or into our hold. So we want to Go to short range. Alright, there it is. I can see it. His first contact or Wrath of Khan easily. First contact is like, it's okay. Like a pretty good action movie, but Wrath of Khan is like one of the greats. Short-range sensors reveal signs of heavy orbital bombardment with nuclear weapons. The planet's atmosphere appears to have been burned away in the atomic fire. Damn. Okay, that should be close enough. Alright. Tractor beam's locked. It is now in our hold. I am decoding the buoy. Kitty Hawk's communication circuits were damaged in an ion storm. They decided to go on with their mission and have headed to Sector 1622. Alright, 1622. During Sector 1622. So we got something here. Is that another buoy? Probably go to like yellow alert. Captain, a Starfleet message buoy is mixed in with some debris. We should go to close range and tractor into our hold. Okay, so another message buoy. Yeah, I forget there's like the Star Trek even or odd number curse or something. But yeah, Wrath of Khan is 2, right? Like, I don't know, people didn't like... I didn't mind the first one. Like, I don't know, people hate that movie. I thought it was okay. Sensors read massive amounts of debris. There was a battle here between two space fleets. The computer cannot identify any of the ships involved from this wreckage. There is a Federation message buoy among the remains. Alright, hopefully this is close enough. Alright. Got it. I am decoding the message buoy. The Kitty Hawk came upon the same debris as we did, then moved to Sector 1621. I kind of like the way they understood the assignment with this game, and they didn't just make like a game where you just shoot everything, you know? Like, that's not what I want out of a Star Trek game. I want, like, you know, I want an interesting space stuff. I don't know if they're gonna have any, like, moral quandaries, but hopefully they do. Like... But, you know, we're not just shooting everything in this so far. Actually, we should do a scanner sweep to see what this is, right? Or a sensor sweep. Captain, a Starfleet message buoy is mixed in with some debris. Okay, well... Okay, this isn't so... Like, the fact that we're just doing this fucking message buoy thing over and over again, this is getting a little old. This better be the last one, is all I'm saying. Sensors indicate that there is the wreckage of a Federation light cruiser up ahead. No sign of life forms or escape pods. There is a message buoy near the debris. Captain, there is an unidentified ship approaching. Well, let's get that message buoy. Kitty Hawk was attacked by a vessel. They succeeded in destroying the alien craft, but the Kitty Hawk suffered a hit to her engines which caused the antimatter containment field to collapse and explode. Ah, see, so here's what's going to happen is this ship, we think, oh, this is the ship that destroyed them. But if we get the message buoy, we can see it was not the ship that destroyed them. The Kitty Hawk, it was a double kill. The crew managed to make it into the escape pods and are heading towards Sector 1721. Alright, so let's hail these guys. Hecate Captain on screen. We're looking for missing escape pods. Can you give us a hand? Okay, so we got choices. Well, we know where the escape pods are, so let's just ask them to identify themselves. This is the USS Banting of the United Federation of Planets. Please identify yourselves. We are the Hecate. This is our space. You should leave at once. There are many enemies about. Alright. Well... Well, okay, here's the problem. Does anybody remember what where the escape pods were? I mean, I guess I could ask them. Alright. Dude, that's not so cool. Like, they said that escape pod... Well, can I, like... Tractor beam is off. Yeah, there's, like, no way to... see where the escape pods went again. They said it once, and I didn't write it down or anything, and now it's gone. Uh... 1721. Alright, I was gonna say, if it was gonna be anywhere, it'd be 1721, because it's got, like, a unique-looking icon on the map. Maybe ask my science officer. I did! And he didn't have anything to say. Entering sector 1721. I did, in fact, ask the science officer, and it was not helpful. Alright, let's just sweep this. Detects an escape pod. Status report. Recover the escape pod, Captain. Alright. But it looks like there's someone else here. Kitty Hawk says it's happy to see us. Alright. But yeah, I did the status report thing, and it was like not helpful. Didn't have anything good, useful to say. I don't know if it's hard to tell what this is. At the escape pod? That looks like a ship. An alien ship approaching. Yeah. Oh god. Alright, well, red alert. Gotta shoot these guys. Although... being jammed. Alright, well, we gotta shoot them. Oh, is at 40%. Let's get the tactical on. Oh, we're not in a good way here. We're like... Alright, here we go. I guess we're still in it. Be like, hail now? Nope. They want to fight to the death. Alright. find that escape pod. Looks like the V symbol on the ship. Did anyone write that down? Nobody did. No one on this bridge has a notepad or like some kind of futuristic data pad thing. Approaching life support pod. Alright, are we close enough? We are. Alright, so orders are to return to Starbase 14. I assume that's marked on the map. Yeah, there it is. Alright, mission accomplished. Report to debriefing. My score for the mission is 100%. A 75% score is considered a passing grade. Congratulations, you followed the trail and rescued the crew of the Kitty Hawk. You are dismissed. Hey, I managed to avoid the trap of, like, you know, opening fire on that innocent ship. Get some rest. Are you ready for an evening of entertainment? I've got to study. If you change your mind, come back. You might enjoy yourself. I want to be alone. Sure, Ken. If you ever feel like talking, I'll be around. Thank you for respecting my privacy. Hi, what can I get you? How about a mint tea? One mint tea coming up. Welcome, Captain. I trust you found no fault with my actions. You were flawless, Zurich. I don't know about that. I feel like you should have been the one. You're kind of the one. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the first officer should be the one to like keep track of those numbers. But somebody needs to do it, and they didn't. The crew is letting me down here. You look tired. I feel fine. Do humans ever express their true feelings? No. You know, sir, I have a bad feeling about our next mission. I don't, Robin. Getting nervous about the next mission only makes things worse. Alright. Now let's save. And admire our 100%, our, 100 GPA. Academy ranking average. I mean, I guess, we've only done 2 missions. Everyone's in class. Alright. Yeah. May I have your attention, cadets? Your third simulator mission will involve the rescue of the freighter Moray. It is under attack from Venturi renegades near the Eridanez system? They probably say that out loud in the show, but I don't know. Eridanez system? You are the only starship near the sector that has any chance of rescuing it. How many Venturi ships are involved? 1, possibly 2 ships. Long-range sensor readings are sketchy at this point. How well armed is the Moray? The Moray is armed with 2 Type 4 phaser arrays. It might hold off the Venturi for a while, but it's no match for them. Alright, so orders. We are to proceed to the Eridanez system and rescue the freighter Moray, which is under attack by Venturi ships. I'm just gonna like preemptively red alert here. Right, where are they? Eridana's system. There. I'm gonna try hailing them. Whoops. Fuck. Did not mean to do that. I don't know if or even who that is. Moray Freighter, this is the USS Banting. We understand you were under attack by Venturi ships. Can we be of assistance? Guess that's why you don't preemptively red alert. Banting, thank you for answering our distress signal. The Venturi have retreated. It is strange. We were beaten, shields down, sensors blinded, and then they fled to deep space. We have completed adequate repairs so that we can proceed to Kaizella to complete our delivery. Understood, Moray. We will stay in the area to make sure the sector is clear of further Venturi interference. Banning out. Alright, let's... I'm gonna go back to yellow so that doesn't happen again. To investigate this incident further. Nearby asteroids have a high content of actinide compounds, which are interfering with sensor scans. Do I have I have torpedoes and phasers. What I shot at that ship was a torpedo. Okay, and if they had coordinates in that last message, I did not see them. Moray reports everything's fine. Like a bunch of stuff here. Still doing the delivery. I mean, what else are they gonna do? Got a planet? What is that? You know, it's a few photon torpedoes between friends. Well, it didn't seem to hurt them much. That's just an asteroid? Sir, the Moray has gone to warp, on course to Kaizelia, or to Kaizella. Oh, maybe we should, go there just to make sure they, So that's the Moray. The Venturi ship refuses our hail. Oh, there's a Venturi ship. Venturi frigates on intercept course. Alright, that I was gonna say, which one's the Venturi ship? I guess it's that one. Alright, red alert. Pulls at 50%, damn. Frame rate. Tough to imagine the frame rate being worse in the 32X version than this, because it gets pretty bad when the ships, the enemy ships are on screen. Alright. Kaizella station report. Everything is fine. The Venturi are up to something. You don't say. Nothing unusual. Alright, well, let's switch radar to short, I guess. Go back down to yellow alert so we don't have any more accidents. Did I ever play that interactive Star Trek game for the mid to late 1990s with voices from the original cast? No, I heard about it. Like, I think it's called like Star Trek 25th anniversary or something like that. That game does sound cool, like a point-and-click adventure game. But yeah, voiced by the original cast, and you can, like, you know, tackle, you can solve the scenarios in different ways. So I don't know, maybe the 32X version runs the same or better, I don't know. The game does sound cool, but I never got around to playing it. Alright, it's kind of annoying that you can't really choose who you hail, but I guess I'll make sure I'm pretty sure that's the freighter there, so I'll just let them get to the station. Because I don't really know, what this game considers, like, what the hell? Captain, I have picked up a large explosion. The Kaizella outpost has been destroyed. Preliminary scans suggest that the Moray detonated shortly after docking with the station. It appears that the ship was mounted with an antimatter explosive. It was most likely triggered by a proximity fuse. Well, huh. Now what? It would appear that our mission is over. Captain, I am picking up debris in the area. You don't say. Is it debris from a ship? Gee, I don't know. I don't believe so, Captain. The debris cloud is much too large. I'm detecting large quantities of duranium composite. From the position and size of the cloud, I would say it is the remains of Kaizella Station. Oh, would doing a sensor sweep have, like, found them out? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, how would you have solved this? I don't know. So that probably failed this. But let's see what grade we get. Starbase 11 on screen. I should have, yeah, I guess I should have scanned them somehow, but I don't know. I feel like every time I use that stupid scanner, that sensor sweep, I get like nothing useful. But maybe that was the one time. The debriefing. So what do we get? Your score for the mission is 0%. Damn, not even like partial credit. Eh. Everything was not as it appeared to be. Had you approached the Moray and had your science officer do a sensor scan, you would have learned what was wrong. You failed the mission. You are dismissed. Alright, well... something that needed to be done in that first section before going to warp. Alright. Alright. Moray Freighter, this is the USS Banting. Yeah, alright. So if we do, to investigate this incident further, sensor sweep to nearby... Oh. So we can't do it in the first area because the asteroids have a high content of actinide compounds. So that's how they get you. We need to wait for them to go to, in fact, why don't we just beat them to the punch, go to Kaizella, and fight that, that Venturi ship. Are they going to attack us? Venturi frigate on intercept course. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell what's what here. The yellow one? It must be the yellow one, yeah. Alright, so let's go to red alert. Whoops. Okay. So we did that. Unusual. But you're up to something. Alright, so do short range. Back down to yellow alert. We probably have to get closer to the moray. Because I think that's the moray up there. They just sort of warped when we did. Judgment Rights is the one that's with the TNG cast, right? Or is it another, you know, original series one? Wow, it seems like we can't catch up. We go to like green, so we have no shields. Does that let us go faster? It's like I am going as fast as I can. I feel like I'm not catching up. Nothing unusual. Judgment Rights is also original series, huh? The TNG one is a final unity. Okay. Alright, yeah, it's you know, when things are far away, they're so pixelated, it's really hard to see what they even are. I don't know if that's the station or the moray. Okay, well, I don't really know what I could have done there because I was going as fast as I possibly could. And I couldn't catch up to him. Huh. So, I don't know. And I don't think they'd give you points for just blowing up the moray without scanning them. At least they shouldn't. Shoot the asteroid, what? Why would... Okay. Why would shooting the asteroid, like, get rid of the actinide compounds? Wouldn't that just, like, disperse them more? Alright, well, I could do it. Do I have warp to them? No. Alright, well it does say we will stay in the area. Whoa, what? There's a Moray ship here. Or not a Moray, a Venturi ship, I meant to say. Moray is like the freighter. Oh, that was the Moray I was shooting at. Luckily we were out of range. The Moray has gone to warp. Sensors detect that the Venturi vessel was carrying prepared antimatter charges, a most dangerous and illegal cargo. What would the Venturi be doing with those? Surely they know that kind of weapon is banned by the Federation. Alright. So I guess we were supposed to run into that ship. Venturi are up to something. Captain, sensors indicate an antimatter explosive charge secured on the freighter's hull. It has a proximity fuse that will cause it to explode when it docks with the Kaizella outpost. Contact the Moray immediately. Yes, sir. A demolitions team is on the way. Okay. Right, so then there's a Venturi ship, which is the yellow one. Sometimes it's hard to tell which is which. I kind of would like to see the 32X version. I wonder if it's easier to tell what's going on in it. Alright. Zilla station report, everything is fine. Nothing unusual. It would appear that our mission is over. Okay, we did it. So, let's head home. So I guess we just had to run into that one ship. Because we didn't, everything went wrong in the original sector. Alright. Report to debriefing. Your score for the mission is 95%. A 75% score is considered a passing grade. Well, what lost us that 5%? Congratulations, you discovered the Venturi's explosive device that was planted on the hull of the Moray. The Venturi planned to destroy Kaizella Station with the unsuspecting freighter. Good job on correctly interpreting the clues. You were penalized because... Oh, he does tell me. You were penalized because you used certain ship systems near a starbase. Never call a red alert or use tractor beams or weapons near a starbase without a good reason. Ha, you were dismissed. Okay. Alright, well... It's 6:30, so I think it's about time to move on to Elite. But that was interesting. It's definitely like, you know, it's very hard to tell what you're even looking at sometimes because the resolution is so low. But and there's certain aspects of it are a little clunky. But I really appreciate the way they're not just, you know, it's not just a combat simulator. Like there's actually like puzzle elements and like adventure kind of stuff. You know, which, you know, a lot of games they don't get Star Trek and they just try to like bolt Star Trek onto like some standard combat thing, and I don't like that. But with this game they got it. So I'm gonna move over to Elite. So just give me a moment here. Uh, I gotta change the title on YouTube, like the game, so people don't say, "Hey, this isn't the game that it says you're playing." Yes, it's going to take me a moment to switch over to Elite, so just bear with me here. But yeah, it's probably worth investigating the other versions just to see how they compare. But yeah, okay, I guess that's a reason not to be in red alert all the time. I was wondering, and there it is. Which version of Elite am I playing? Elite Dangerous, with the Odyssey expansion. All right. Have it up and running very soon. Okay, here we go. So, the last time I played this, I was reenacting the This Is Fine comic by... I just parked my ship on a burning space station and just logged out. So let's see what happens when we log in now. I don't know if that station will have been destroyed or if it will have been fixed or what. I don't know why it has to do this time. I don't remember this. Did the game get updated? You'd love to see me play the NES version of Elite. I guess that could be a Sunday thing sometime. Hmm. The community goal is over, so it's probably fixed. It's gotta be different somehow. They wouldn't just, like, leave it burning, would they? Okay. I did mean to, like, log back in over the week, to do a bit of farming to try to get into, like, the top 25% for all the goals, but, just never found the time. Seems like, things are still on fire. Time left, 3 days. Are the community goals over? It kind of looks like, can I... Private enterprise. Yeah, I just never found the time, but, it kind of seems like it's still going on. Still on fire. Did I get my space cache? Yeah, I don't think so, which is good actually, because it means I can do some more farming here and get more space cache when it actually finishes up. Yeah, look at this. Time left, 3 days. Somehow I'm in the top 50% for the defense initiative. But let's evacuate some people. And I like link highliner. Right, I want to go to mission board, passenger lounge, group transportation. 35 politicians, 44 politicians. Why is it that I'm only able to get politicians? Wait, these are all politicians. Why is everyone a politician? What the heck? Alright, well. It's 3 million. Cabin. Autofill. Alright, that is like everyone. So that's, or you know, that completely fills me up. So let's go ahead and get out of here. Lot of route. 4 jumps, that's not so bad. 3 million credits. How could there be that many politicians? Surely they'd all be off the station by now. Is it just like a all politician space station? Alright, so we're gonna... Oh, team and invitation received.
Warning, temperature critical.
I'm gonna need to...
Warning, taking heat damage. Landing gear retracted.
Detach confirmed. Watch out for debris overhead.
So I dumped a heat sink.
Heat sink deployed.
Go. So my goal is to get into yeah, my goal for this today is, you know, get to the top 25% with like a healthy buffer in both of those goals. You got a mission to transfer the politicians to a slave market once from a pirate faction. Swap the normal economy cabins instantly to business and had 20 to 45 million missions in the roster. Oh, I gotta throttle up. Alright. What is with this music? Like haunting, like vocals. So I don't think I can... But you know what? I don't even have the stupid scoop on this thing.
Frameshift drive charging.
So what I wanted to do is get my actual ship transferred. I don't know.
4,
I don't know if like my actual ship has like less potential for cargo than this, but probably does. Well, it's probably about the same, right? Because it's just the cargo modules, so it's just the number of modules you have on your ship. But I gotta be honking. Always be honking.
system scan complete. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
I can't use the frameshift drive while I'm Super Cruise boosting. Yeah, I did request a ship transfer last game for 5 million. I don't remember where I did it. I don't think it was on the burning station, but I should be able to... should be like somewhere nearby, right? So I should just like request another transfer and it should be cheap and happen quickly. This is my only ship with cabins. I had cabins I could you know, I could install on the other one.
Frameshift drive charging.
The amount does not matter much with business missions. 100 are enough to get good paid missions with these cabins. Goes on the galaxy map as a red icon.
3,
Yeah, well, I'll maybe just head there and grab, you know, I want my actual ship. This thing sucks. I don't like this thing. It turns like a boat. And it doesn't have all the good fixins on it, like the fuel scoop. All right. All right. Yeah, I think that Star Trek Academy game is like genuinely interesting. It's definitely like clunky, but I don't know. It like I was kind of afraid it might be one of those games that's just like, you know, just kind of uninteresting or like impossible to play. But like it's definitely it's got some clunk to it, but it's definitely like it's interesting and it's not like unplayable. It's kind of clunky. It's just got a little you know, you gotta like learn what it wants you to do, which is to use that scanner sweep all the time. Yeah, not bad for a Super Nintendo game. Like, yeah, I was kind of afraid it would just be like totally impenetrable, which it was not at all. Okay, why is it taking so long? Loading. Yeah, that was weird. It was like taking a really long time to get out of Lynx is the only one with the higher capacity cabins.
Sierra Papa Alpha, please comply with all regulatory protocols before commencing docking procedures, Commander. Docking request approved. Please make your way to landing pad 35.
Okay.
approved for automated docking sequence.
Well, I wonder if this will like instantly put us up into like the top 50%. While we're docking here, I guess I'll check the map for my ship. My fleet.
Landing gear deployed.
The Corsair, right? So 4 jumps. Alright, we'll just head there.
Landing completed. Ground crew dispatched. Station facilities are at your disposal.
For top 50%, I would need to make around 83 million credits with shipping people. Well, let's get to it. Okay, well, I guess I'll get reputation. I don't know. Sure, whatever.
Incoming message.
All right. I got a message. Corsair arrived at Peterson Point. Interplanetary explorations, reputation change. League of Lumans, regulatory state reputation. Alright. So, just out of curiosity, how much would it cost and how long would it take to get my Corsair here? 16 minutes. Alright, I'm better off just going there. So let's go. Let's just go there. But
Landing gear retracted.
Detachment confirmed. Your way is cleared for departure.
yeah, I guess for some reason, like, it really doesn't take much to do the defense one, but the passengers are like, you know, everyone's doing that. I guess because everyone got this ship mass locked.
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's grab the nice business class cabins, and I won't get to it quite fast.
Limits. Goodbye, Commander.
All right. Shift drive activated.
2, 1, engage.
Oh look, I got like a... I never even noticed. I've got like a flight stick on the right there and a throttle on the left.
Frameshift drive charging.
Need around 100 chairs for business politicians.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Or yeah, maybe people are just getting like way better missions than the ones I had access to because they had those business class cabins. But like, how many people are on that station? Like, it doesn't look like it's that big to have like literally like millions of people on it or something like that. Maybe it's just hard to like get a sense of scale, and it actually is huge.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Alright, continuing our journey.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
Alright. This should be the last jump, I think. It is kind of cool that, like, because they do these, like, well, it seems like they run an event every other week. So there's, I log in once a week, there's always something new to do. Alright, Peterson Point. Okay. Need another boost. Corsair could work, but with 80 seats, not sure if you get the big missions or if it's under the threshold. Well, either way, I need to upgrade this. If I'm not going to use the Corsair, I guess I'll just hold on to it to use for the combat missions. But if this thing can hold more, I guess I just need to outfit it with business class cabins. Hopefully this place has them, but I don't know. Let's see. I tried voice attack for this. I have not. I haven't tried any kind of like mods or anything like that. Keep meaning to like check out things like somebody mentioned. I forget what it's called, but it's like some kind of like voice assistant thing for this. But I just never find the time. Or I forget about it, I guess. That's voice attack, was it? I thought it was something else that people were talking about.
Lord Peterson, Sierra, Papa, Alpha. This is Federal Flight Control. You are required to submit a docking request before landing.
Kind of crazy that they say Peterson. Like, how many different station names do they have that they could say out loud?
Access granted. You are go for approach pad 3-5. Assisted docking
There are...
initiated.
Let me make sure I'm reading this number right. That 10 trillion groups of people? 'Cause it's like, okay, 1,000, million, billion, trillion. No, it's like the next step up after trillion, I think.
Mountain gear deployed.
10 quadrillion. Okay.
Landing sequence completed. Ground crew have been dispatched. Commander, the system is currently in a state of civil war. It's possible you'll encounter hostile forces during your time here. Watch your six.
There's a civil war? What? I just came here to get my ship. Alright, well, let's check out the... Let's see if they got cabins here. Might need to, like, look for cabins somewhere. Alright, so these are economy class. Mark II business class. Cabin capacity 15. Oh, but it's because it's business class. I see. But yeah, we do need the business class, so let's do it. Let's go all in. That has to be a bug in the fractal gen. Alright, it's gonna add a bunch of tonnage to our ship, but should be okay. Or be like a little slower, have a little less range. Everything with cabins except one class 3 slot for the shields. Go all in on this. I mean, do we even really need the fuel scoop? Seems like we've got enough fuel to get anywhere. Maybe, I mean, maybe loading up with cabins will do a number on our range. I don't know. Mark II business class. The big missions need you to jump around 3 systems. I mean, I should have enough fuel for 3 jumps. That should be fine. Right, how many... Alright, I don't need this super cruise assist. Well, these are like class 1, so it's whatever. Like, what would be a class 2 passenger cabin? Mark II. Well, they don't even have business class, so there's no point. Alright. Oh, they don't have business class Mark IIIs either, so I'll just get the fuel scoop, I guess. Yeah, I'm getting the Mark II cabins. Oh, that's gonna... Right, I'm like right on the edge of, Can I get... You know what? The problem is these pulse lasers. I don't really need these. But, if I could replace them with, like, multi-cannons. It takes 17 minutes. Can I just, like, store these? Because I really don't need to be fighting in this thing. So you know what? Get the 3E. And then I should be able to, yeah, I guess I'll do the class 3 shield. Module type limit exceeded. Oh. Make sure to get the Mark IV Class 9 turret toilets with the bunghole bath 3.6. Shield. Would need Class A shield. Optimal hull mass. What is my hull mass right now? Total mass 584. Maximum hull mass 413. Well, I'm a little over that, which is a problem. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting to get attacked, so it should be fine, probably. Well, how much do those guns weigh? I could lose the guns, I guess. I don't need shields. Use 3D, it's the lightest. Shields are only there for a metaphorical bumper. Alright. Oh. Like, how much do these weigh? Mass, 4 tons. Oh, they're like barely anything. Alright. Well, let's head out. We'll see what happens. Let's see, we can make some big bucks. Alright, so we are just one jump away. Right, this was like, I think this is where the carrier came in.
Regulations on exit.
So I do still have shields. I'm guessing those shields aren't worth anything, but they are still there. Uh-oh. I'm getting dropped frames, unfortunately.
Frame shift drive charging.
So hopefully that clears up.
Ready to engage.
We're gonna throttle up.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, I just realized that, like, these politicians on this burning space station refuse to get on my ship to evacuate because the cabins aren't nice enough. Am I understanding that right? Oh, went past it. Not expect to go that fast. Oh, it's still pretty close though. Maybe the Spanish Inquisition is intercepting the stream. But yeah, nobody expected it. I mean, you can't say that we expected that. No, keeps happening. Like, yeah, I might need to look into other options for my ISP, which there is only one other option, and it's the option that is available everywhere in the world. I mean, I guess there's like other satellite internet providers, but there's only one that could give me the bandwidth and latency that I need, I think. Space aristocrats.
Commander, flight control here. This station is in a state of emergency. Approach at your own risk. I repeat, approach at your own risk. Copy that, Commander. We've assigned a landing pad for you. Be careful.
Okay. I got the docking port on the other side there. What area do I live that I need SatNet? North western coast of Canada, which I mean, I do have a, you know, landline based cable internet provider, but they're not meeting my needs. you know, this keeps happening. And at some point, I have to consider
Landing gear
what my
deployed.
options are. Because it just keeps happening.
Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Alright, politicians, what do you got for me?
Landing complete. Glad you made it in one piece, Commander.
Warning. Temperature
Alright.
critical.
Let's see. Passenger lounge. Group transportation. What do we got? I wonder why this one's like red. But alright, 7 million credits. I was hoping for something more than that. Can I like, is it already filtering? Yeah. Can I like filter by money? Or like sort by the amount of money? Like 8 million. 8 million. 9 million. I think our internet would somehow become even worse if we joined the US. Reputation bound. As I get more, as the payment will get higher too. Alright, well I gotta just do this. Alright, so this is 16 light years away, which is pretty close. So let's do that. Let's autofill. And let's see if there's anyone else with like 16. Oops. Autofill. Do like 16 or less. So that's 2.4 mil. Alright, we'll do these guys. Alright. So, let's head out. I guess I'll set my destination here. High paid ones can be random. It is elite after all. So I think these the 77 are closer. But we'll do them first. And hopefully they're on the way. Yeah, next jump. So that one's super easy, and that's the one for a bunch of money.
Warning. Temperature critical.
I guess, you know, you can get a bunch of money for like delivering a lot of people somewhere close, or a few people somewhere far away.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Watch out for debris
Or
overhead.
you get the most money for delivering a lot of people somewhere far away.
Warning. Hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Hull integrity compromised.
Oh god.
Taking damage.
That wasn't good.
Heat sink deployed.
Kind of crashed into the docking port there. But it's okay, I'll just repair. I'll just make a pit stop on the station that I need to land at anyway.
Frameshift drive
which is right over here.
Clear of the station. Thanks, Commander.
4, 3,
There's that
2, 1.
dramatic music again. I guess it's because of the burning station. Alright, that was this is like a super easy, what was it, 7 million? Okay, see if I can do this the way I'm supposed to. Yeah, the reason why, I mean, probably the reason why our internet sucks here is because it's kind of a remote location. There's not that many people living here, and it's a huge area. You see, I might still be dropping frames, so that's an appropriate thing to be talking about. I think I slowed down much too soon. On my way to the station, it's useful to target the other ships that pass in front of me. I can collect scan data materials that way. Huh, okay. Oh yeah, I should also, I don't remember if I honked. Oh yeah, I'm getting like the... I bet it's taking forever for me to disengage because of my internet connection.
Robert Peterson, Sierra Papa Alpha. This is an independent star system, Commander. Request duty permission prior to touching down. Request approved. Clear for landing on docking bay 38.
So yeah, I'll try to target some other ships on the way next time. Something to do.
Automated docking approved.
Well, so honking is just what people call it. It's using the Discovery scanner, which makes it, I don't know what it sounds like outside the ship. Probably like nothing, since we're in space, but inside the ship it sounds like you're honking a horn. Which is why people call it that. Which is just the Discovery scanner, which like scans the system you're in and gathers a bunch of data which you could then sell.
Deployed.
I did not see the random person in Luman's chat who was complaining there were gankers there 24/7 for the last few days, and I think that would have been an NPC, right?
Contact.
I don't know.
System shut down.
Alright, bit of a semi-costly repair bill, but like it's nothing compared to the credits we have and what we'll be getting. Feels like a big honk. I'll do it when I leave the station, even though I don't think I need to do it here, so you can hear it. Alright. So... completed missions. 7 milli. Alright, I forget, are these like hexagons? Are those the engineering materials? Because that's what I probably want to get, right? Let's take a look at the inventory. Materials. You can see other players in system chat even if you're private or solo. Oh, okay. Delirium is a crafting material. Okay, yeah. So that's what I want. Because the money doesn't really matter compared to the amount of money I'll get for completing the thing. I guess because it says rarity grade, that's maybe a hint that it's a crafting material.
Incoming message.
I got promoted to merchant. Alternative destination. Commander, it appears my political party has been forced to change its plans based of operations while we wait for the situation to improve in our home system. Please take us to Riccioli Beacon in Ariadis sector. How far away is that? Maybe it's closer. I bet it's closer. 60 light. Oh wait, 608? Hold on a minute. When does this expire? 30 days. So where, how close is the other one? You know, the original destination. Yeah, it is closer. Well, hell yeah, I'll do that. Alright, that just made this way easier. Yo, look at that. It's 4 jumps instead of like 20 or whatever it was going to be. Alright, let's head out.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
No, I refuse. Alright. So I'm gonna lock the discovery scanner. Yeah, that's it. That's the discovery scanner. Kind of reminds me of the sound effects from Mass Effect. Why are my hard points out? I don't think I pressed anything to make that happen. Yeah, that, them just deciding to go somewhere closer, helps a lot. Yeah, although, so the thing I was worried about is, you know, if I like target ships on the way to my destination, I feel like I'll lose track of my destination. I'm a little afraid of that. Can you walk around the interior of your ship like Star Citizen? No, you cannot, unfortunately. I can, like, look, but I can't get up. I can't stand up, even if I, you know, set the throttle to 0. And I can see there could be a co-pilot there. There's a seat for them.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply. Cannot comply.
Oh, whoops.
Drive charging.
I had the Super Cruise overcharge on. Didn't mean to do that.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Still getting drop frames. Fortunate. I mean, I guess it's possible it's something else, but I don't know. Maybe it's not my internet. Maybe it's my computer, but I don't know. The game's running at a steady 60, so I don't know why it would be anything else. I guess I could.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's see. Turn recording off in Steam if that's like occupying my video cards, you know, whatever part of it that is being used to record stuff. Maybe there are too many things recording. Try that. Riccioli, beacon. Hold on. I missed my destination there. That's okay, I'll just do the loop of shame. Alright. Are the devs going to donate to a charity? Are they? Did they say they would? In order for the scan to resolve, they have to be in my forward arc, usually in a 30-degree cone. Okay.
Sorgon Peters, Sierra Papa Alpha. This port operates under federal jurisdiction.
Must have been a request before landing. Okay. Could have just said, okay, you can land.
Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisting docking.
With 2 different community goals at the same location, it feels like something is happening. Well, I mean, I think they're just trying out, like, oh, you know, there's 2 different ways to contribute. You could ferry people out, or you could blast some pirates, or you could do both. Well, have we had any drop frames since I turned Steam recording off? Maybe that was the problem the whole time. I was meaning to check that, but it was another thing I forgot about.
Landing operation complete. Securing ship. Welcome to the station, Commander.
So if I can get reputation, I should probably be going for that, right? Because that's what gets me more money. You know, missions that are worth more money, and the missions that are worth more money are you know, the ones that will give me more progress in the community goal. But yeah, let's take a look here. Already in the top 50 for that one. But still in the top 100% for the passenger one. With 13 million credits earned. For reputation, yeah. Reputation is what I meant. I said influence. Please. Oh. People's Benazee liberals. Maybe I should have done that at the burning station. And that would have raised my reputation with the politicians who I need to transport. Alright, well, let's keep going. Five jumps. Maybe we should just do more combat ones since it was so quick to grind. Yeah, I guess maybe we should do that. And,
Landing gear retracted.
if needs be, I will just farm some, I would like to get to the top 25%, so if needs be, I will farm some of these transport missions off screen. But yeah, if we're gonna do that, then I should set course to my Corsair. Which is also 5 jumps. Alright. Yeah, I do want a buffer. Yeah, I mean, well, right now I could use credits, like, you know. I guess most players who have, you know, been playing this long term are in like a post-scarcity situation, but I am not yet. I don't have enough credits to buy anything my heart could desire.
3, 2, 1, engage.
So the credits mean something to me.
System scan complete.
Useful website for Elite. Could you, like, I don't know, describe the link?
Frameshift drive charging.
If it's deleting the link, I don't know. Just so you know, you put a www or an https:// in front of this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tells you the money threshold for community goals. You can search for stuff nearby. Go about engineering. Inara.cz. Alright. I think I've heard of that before. People were talking about Inara. Yeah, you can also use that to, like, plot routes, right? That are more efficient than the ones you can get in game. Hell yeah. But I guess this was a player name system. But yeah, I guess we should do some combat just so we're not spending the entire time I play this game on stream just commuting.
Frameshift drive charging.
The website for Elite. Yeah, I'll check it out. Something similar happened in Helldivers 2. The devs of that game donated to charity when the players saved kids.
3, 2,
Right, I vaguely remember that. Save the children. Kinda not feeling good about Helldivers 2 right now. I don't know, it just... There's just so many bugs and problems with that game that seem like they're just not getting fixed. Like, I guess the main one for me is just,
charging.
they just kind of, like, anytime they do something new, anytime they add a new planet, there's basically, like, no super credits on it. So, like, more and more, it's becoming, like, if you want super credits, you need to farm. You need, like, it is very easy to farm for super credits if you know how, which is you play on the first difficulty level and you just, you know, basically just look for POIs and you just grab them, and it's very easy to get a lot of them, but it is extremely boring. So what my friends were doing was, like, we'd set up a bad movie night where we'd have, like, a bad movie going on. Someone would be streaming a bad movie while a bunch of us farm for super credits. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to go out of Super Cruise. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if I guess I did that somehow. There are a lot of bugs in that game, but, like, I mean the annoying kinds of bugs. But yeah, like, either you do that or you play normally and you basically just don't get super credits, which I find to be an obnoxious dichotomy. Alright, come on, cool down.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, maybe they'll, you know, rescue some... they'll donate to a charity that rescues some politicians in real life. And sometimes I forget if I've honked, but that's okay. We can honk again, because honking is fun. I'd like combat support. So I'm in a team with Revelation now, I think. So I think they might need to invite you. But yeah, we definitely should group up. Yeah, donate now to help politicians in need. Alright, here we go. We got Zero with us.
Hello.
Hello.
Turn down volume on the streamer.
I feel like most of the people on that station are not politicians. Well, you know, there are like 10 quadrillion of them, right? So I guess, you know, there's like 10 million politicians and they get priority. So if we eventually rescue enough politicians, we'll get to the less important people. I'm caught in a gravity well. Slowing me down annoyingly.
I was starting to think it's just all politicians, and that's why the station was attacked.
Pirates are just fed up. Okay, I am still dropping frames, so I don't think it was the Steam recording thing. I think it's my internet.
Zolgan Peterson, Sierra, Papa, Alpha. Follow all federal docking protocols before attempting to dock. Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 08.
I also turned off shadow play because I was wondering if that might be causing some issues. And yeah, I don't think that's it.
Landing gear deployed.
Over 75% of the station's population has been evacuated. Where do you see those numbers?
Docking completed. Power down systems. Commander, the system is currently in a state of civil war. It's possible you'll encounter hostile forces during your time here. Watch your
Alright.
six.
So let's just switch ships here. To the Corsair. See if I need to change anything here. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. I left my gun somewhere else. Wait, transfer time 0. Okay. This is a class 3 hard point. "17 minutes. Well, let's try beam lasers. Because they don't have any good pulse laser. Oh wait, no, they got 3 E-pulse lasers.
They've got plasma. That's always fun.
The plasma? Try that.
So what does it mean to me? It's difficult to hit things with plasma.
Railguns.
I like plasma. But when I'm in a group, I stick to beams, both because they're less likely to miss due to lag, and just, you know, puts on a nice light show.
Do a couple railguns and then a bunch of pulse lasers, I guess. Target you as a destination. Alright. Well, might as well round out the railguns. Alright. And what else I got on this thing? A shield cell bank on there. Hope I remember the button I had bound to that. Let me just double check that. Yeah, okay. Alright. So a target revelation. It's the easiest way to do that. Gauge teammate nav lock. Oh yeah, you'll need to join the private group if you want to join us.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Go for departure. Reports of heavy traffic within the area. Maintain safe clearance distance.
Guess I'll just go to the area. We need to go there anyway. The Lumans system. Vector, whatever you want to call it.
Clear of station perimeter. Take care, Commander.
ships are we all flying? I've got a Corsair. I don't know what the rest of us have.
Frameshift drive charging.
By pure coincidence, Revelation, Iron Wolf, and Anaconda.
Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
One of the oldest ships in Elite. It's the only one with a model that actually changes due to damage.
Huh.
A feature they didn't continue on with as it was just too much work for every other ship.
Weird. Okay. Huh. Hopefully when I get in system, it'll give me Revelation. There we go. Looks like Klein Beam is having trouble finding Revelation. All right. Getting there. I actually had the wrong thing targeted the whole time. I mean, it was the planet. But, you know. Hopefully I'm on the right side of these rings. I guess it's like a really narrow band, huh? Of these asteroids. Federal assault ship.
Ah, there you are.
James Hogg. Well, I'm just gonna shoot this guy.
Go ahead, engage. See how those guns work out.
Under attack. Target destroyed.
All right. These railguns, you gotta like charge them up, huh?
Accelerated shield regeneration. Under attack.
Thank you. Under attack? Am I? I don't think I am.
Yeah, it's not without little bugs.
Heh.
It considers my healing lasers to be an attack.
Ah.
They only heal your shields. They would damage your hull.
Huh. Let's see.
Scan detected.
And this the radar is quite busy. Keep finding people in the Luman's party.
But you don't really have to worry about it. You might lose some reputation, but doing a few missions repairs that. As long as they're wanted.
Yeah.
Scan detected. Warning. Temperature critical. Target destroyed.
Okay. Alright. Get these guys.
Target destroyed.
Luman's Constitution Party, where they're not hostile. So they need to get out of here. They're in the way. Is there a way to like filter the radar? Because like it's so busy.
No, not really. You could adjust the range. That's about it.
We need to add you to the private group. Wait, what happened? Did I crash? Whoops.
Under attack.
Yep, under attack. Eh. Okay. So I need to add. So who am I trying to add? Commander Klein meme. Okay. How do I do that?
So, excellent question. I have no idea.
Hmm. Do I need to add them as a friend? Up at the top, there's a search. Right. There you are. Hopefully that'll be all that's needed. Okay. I mean, it doesn't even seem like it's that complicated. It's just kind of clunky. Wanted. Alright, there's someone.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Bye.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed. Scan detected. Target shields offline. Scan detected. Target destroyed.
There's a wanted person. Yeah, not very intuitive. They...
Target shields offline.
Are they... there? Oh wait, no. Now they're dead.
Target destroyed. Under
Oh.
attack.
Man. I don't know how good these railguns are against shields. Guy loves chaff.
High integrity compromised. Shields offline. Warning. Temperature critical.
Oh, I was moving backwards. Whoops.
Shields offline.
I guess the nice thing about fixed weapons is your chaff doesn't throw them off.
Shields online. Scan detected. Under attack.
Alright.
Incoming message.
Pilots Federation promotion to mostly harmless. Hey, that's my first, like, actual rank up, right? Alright, it is past 8, but I don't know, I'm gonna go to 8:30 because, I don't know, I feel like I barely get started with this game when I do an hour and a half. Efficient boost energy in the capacitor. Guess I better... save some energy for the engines. Cannot manage to face this guy. Is he like right behind me? Alright, we got Klein meme. Welcome. Need a squad invite? Well, yeah, I'm not the squad leader. Oh, was I? I was not in the optimal. I couldn't see. I need that track IR. Hope you can make it in time before I end. Yeah, I'm gonna go to 8:30. So don't worry about that. The Ben Bloss? Yeah, okay. This guy doesn't even, he's like evading me and he doesn't even know it.
Scan detected. Under attack. Warning. Temperature critical.
Yeah, man, the fact that you like just don't get to see the bottom of your HUD sucks. Like when you're pulling up.
Shields offline. Target shields offline.
Guy running away.
Shields offline. Warning. Temperature critical. Warning. Taking heat damage.
There we go.
Under
Got him.
attack. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Wanted. Dead or alive. Countermeasures are annoying, yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I get for using gibbled weapons. I'm like over relying on them.
Target shields online. Warning, temperature critical. Scan detected. Under attack. Target shields offline. Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Chemical integrity 50%.
So I'm in a little bit of trouble here.
Module malfunction.
Module malfunction.
Target cargo report. Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage. Target cargo dropped.
So it looks like the railguns,
Target destroyed.
you know, add a lot of heat. Alright, oh, my heat sink didn't work because I was in low power. Because I had a power plant malfunction. So what can I do about that? Use the auto field maintenance unit. Does that just like automatically work? Better tag this guy before I lose the chance to get the bounty. Get credit for him if I don't shoot him.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Unable to see me, instancing trouble. Well, that's a shame.
Scan detected.
Dead or alive. Alright, well, it feels like I might need to make a pit stop here. On the burning space station. But like, how do I activate my auto field maintenance unit? Go assist him over for an easy landing? I guess so. Head to...
Shields online.
FA sector AFA C11. It's like right there.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply.
Mass locked.
Cannot comply. Cannot comply.
Oh, now it's the hard points.
Drive charging.
It's always something.
Ready to engage. Four, three, two, one.
Might be risky landing with 29% health. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know that you like actually lose any hull strength when you land. I think it's when you take off that you take damage, but better safe than sorry.
Fuel scooping. Fuel
Penal
scoop
colony.
disengaged.
This must have been where those politicians went. What? I was in the blue. Pretty sure I was in the blue there. Game cheated me out of that. Alright. You can't transport cattle in this game. They're not, you know, thing to be transported. They're not a commodity. Look how close this station is to the sun. I want the prisoners to be nice and toasty. I'm now mostly harmless. Unblock 10 quadrillion. Be cool if they had, like, you know, a video monitor floor so you could just see space all around you.
Landing gear deployed.
Was that 15,000 credits to repair? Or was that 150,000? Always annoying when they don't use commas. See if they have, I mean, I don't know why they would have guns to sell on this penal colony, but check them out. I'd like to replace those rail guns, neat as they were, with like machine guns or something. Plasma accelerators. Multi-cannons. They only have ones. I want a 1. Oh, look at this. Might as well try it out. Yeah. See how this goes. Alright. And we'll head back. This is a lush penal colony. There, you know, it's this is where the criminals go from the, you know, that politician station, so they get like a real nice prison.
Detachment confirmed.
What is going on here? Somebody is like fighting in the station. That seems dangerous. What the heck? Anyway, we'll go head back to Uman's. Do a bit more blasting. Huh. Someone didn't pay the parking fees.
Frameshift
Maybe it's a prison break.
You are now clear of station perimeter. We hope you have a safe journey.
Someone's getting out of there tonight. Yeah, I want to get back there. We'll do nice, at least another 10 minutes of blasting, and that should put us well into the 25% threshold, I guess. Conflict zone, low intensity.
complete.
Well, I went past it. I don't know if this isn't a good place to go. Oh no, we lost. Yeah. We lost 0. I think you might need to re-invite them. Because he had to re-log, right? Forgot about that, so we better do that. I want the resource extraction site? Oh, okay. I'll head there then. You have to get out and push. There we go. Not showing. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing me the data I need. I feel like my speed is not gonna, even though I'm well into the blue on the right there, my speed is not going to go down to what it needs to be at the current rate it's going, but maybe it will. Oh yeah, there it goes. I guess it should be fine. the audio cues. Where am I here?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get a sense over time of how the ship motor sounds when it goes into the dangerous zone in terms of overshooting a target. Huh, okay. Oh, I think I'm like automatically synchronized with Revelation now, so hopefully this will take me to the resource extraction site. Because I don't have control. I don't know where I'm going right now. Oh, I pressed Y when it said press Y to... But whatever, okay. Whatever you say, game.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So it says press Y to disengage, but it doesn't actually do that when I press Y. I guess because there's, I don't know, there's like a cooldown during which you can't do it. You go into the friendship drive. Says I'm in range even though it wasn't offering to do it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I'm just gonna spend all the time just like getting here. Alright, we made it there. Hooray! It only took like 10 minutes. As an expert, Jaroslaw. Not finding any. There's like nobody spawning. We're like right at the place, right? They should be spawning. It's just these two. We need to like actually get there, and then that'll cause a bunch of guys to spawn. Oh, here we go. Now we got someone. every time I shoot those plasma accelerators, it puts me into temperature critical. That's really funny. My thermal attack gaining heat. Well, maybe that's why.
Under attack.
Alright, come on. Yeah, I need more power in the engines. I could turn faster. Plasma shots are very hard to hit with. On the bright side, they're not having any luck hitting me.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Seem like they're just kind of stuck in the loop. Oh, hey, I actually hit him. Did not do as much damage as I was hoping it would. Given how hard it is to hit them.
Warning. Temperature critical.
This is going to take a while. We actually try and get closer. Plasmas are good for PvP because they do a good, like, alpha, do a full burst of plasma right in their face, and it one-shots them. What's with this guy? Is he bugged? Is he even taking damage? He kind of seems like he's stuck. Diana Figurson. I don't think I'm doing damage to her. Like, this might be bugged. Like, yeah, they're just not taking damage. Oh, well, now they have less shields. You don't see them. There's like some desync going on. I'm shooting at nothing. Alright, well. I don't really seem to have many guys spawning this time. No, nobody's doing anything to them. They're just like, they're just bugged. I don't know. I would like to get like at least one kill out of this second session, so I don't see zero in my on the team. I guess I could invite too. And yet, teammates are not seeing them. They're not seeing this enemy. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, this is a side of Elite that you don't want to see, but I guess it's there. So. Why there were like a bajillion ships going everywhere the last time we were here? Why is there like nobody this time? And I wonder what happened to Zero. I see you. I can target you. I see both you and Revelation. Yeah, you're both there. Alright, there's another wanted. Alright, now they all start spawning. What was happening there? Kepler. You a pirate? No. You're too far from the extraction point, all the contacts fall out of range. But I was like, I got pretty close to it. Let's see how those plasma accelerators do against an enemy that I can actually damage and not a ghost.
Accelerated shield regeneration. Target destroyed.
Ah. It is kind of annoying having to like continuously rebalance your
Target shields offline. Temperature critical. Target shields offline. Under attack.
God. Because you have to like, because of, you know, making changes to one makes changes to the others, so it's hard to get them back to the way you want them.
Target destroyed.
When you're like changing your, you know, energy levels. All right. And I'm going past 8:30 because we found literally nothing. Found no enemies the time it took to get to 8:30. Alright. Trying to see if that's like actually doing good damage. Oh god.
Destroyed. Target shields
About
offline.
watch the stream. Connection problems. Man, yeah, that's a shame, but
Target destroyed.
oh, didn't get credit for that one. Oh well. Guess this game still has some bugs, huh? Well, there's a bunch of people here, but none of them are wanted. Maybe we can take that as a sign to wrap things up, because yeah, now I'm realizing there is somebody who might be waiting on me in real
Scan
life.
detected.
So yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna head to the burning station and go, this is fine.
Scan detected. Cannot comply. Cargo scoop retracted.
Whoops.
Cannot comply.
Alright. Turn in a few bounties. Yeah, so we have to do it at the burning station anyway, right? So we'll go there. Well, I'll go to the Ryman Enterprise, I guess. That's like the main one.
Cannot comply.
These stupid hard points.
Frameshift drive
Oh,
charging.
come on.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. Get me out of this ring. Huh. Okay. And so you just like listen to your engine. I like that. You know, just like get a feel for it. Let it speak to you through only language it knows. Now design is amazing how it's data driven. And yeah, it sounds really good, and yeah, if it's like, you know, changes based on what's going on in a dynamic way, that's super cool. Did that super slow. Maybe I should like watch a YouTube video on like how to approach things. That seems to be the best way to learn things in this game.
Commander, this is Flight Control. This facility is severely compromised. Exercise extreme caution on approach.
Press the right bracket when it says 7 seconds. Okay. Which is like 75%. Well, I'll have to... It is 75%, right? Because I think I might have accidentally rebound that.
Permission granted. Hope you can make it out safely, Commander.
We're upside down. Yeah, but I feel like I don't know. I need better heat management. Maybe I should get like the heat
Temperature critical.
resistant hull. That's the only thing you could do, right? It's just that and the portable heat sink, or
Taking heat damage.
disposable heat sink. That is.
Landing successful. We'd urge you to
Almost
go to
an
the
extra
nearest
hour,
evacuation
yeah.
terminal to help with the rescue effort, Commander.
Well, what can I say? I'm sick of not getting anything done in this game.
Warning. Temperature critical.
Contacts. Administrative. And then bounty vouchers. And community goals. No, still only in the top 50%. Huh. Well, guess I'll have to keep going with that. If I want to get to top 25%. Not that much of a difference, but, well, whatever. Community goal, though, is very repetitive and often boring. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I keep getting stuck in doing these community goals because, like, you know, I show up once a week and the community goal's there, and it's like, well, that's the thing with a huge reward. I should do that. But, yeah, I'll leave this, leave it at that for now. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thanks for playing, and thanks for watching. And, I will see you next week at Saturday at 5 p.m. or whenever I see you. I'm trying to make a video. So here's the thing, I want to make a video about using the Steam controller to make a layout or a space sim. But in order to do that, they have to actually send me the Steam controller, which I'm still stuck at packaged. I don't know how many other people here are waiting for their Steam controller, but I'm still waiting for mine. But yeah, when I get it, I will try to. There's a video I want to make with it, and I will get that out as quickly as possible. But hopefully that'll be next week if I can help it, or if Valve can help it. But alright, that's enough yapping about Steam controllers. I will see you later. Good night, everyone.